Alright, folks, good morning. I've taken some extra precaution today and have sacrificed a hedgehog to make sure that Comcast remains within its slumber for at least one day. Also gone ahead, preemptively unplugged the router, plugged it back in, like an hour before starting stream. Hey, Chillin' Chum. It is a pretty long intro, but it is adorable. And because it go through the effort to give like a proper capital P intro, we gotta go through it. It's too cute. Throat's a bit raspy today. You know what I blame for that? This trashy blue R1 phone that I've been using since 2017. I was telling somebody on another server about it, and like, if I had to guess, that obsolete phone's probably Android 6, and I checked, it's actually Android 5. So it's a wonder anything worked on it. Finally got a real proper upgrade now. Actual good phone for 2024. With a better plan too. This was supposed to be a $15 per month plan for like 1 gigabyte. But between data usage and phone and SMS, it ended up being like $30 a month minimum anyway. So equitable price for like 5 gigabytes and modern systems and everything. But the moment that I stepped out of the store with my brand new phone, I unlocked my bike, looked down, and the tire was flat again. Upgraded the phone and upgraded my plan, flat tire, but then luckily the bike shop was the exact same parking lot. But trouble is that I was supposed to meet Fennec for dinner on his lunch break in like 20 minutes, so I had to run through town, dressed nicely, not like this, with like tight pants and sexy boots and a heavy jacket. Getting there just in time, so that's probably why my voice is a bit raspy right now. When you hear the word router, you think of things like snake and router chain and praise the router chum. I have no idea what that alludes to. Mindustry? Don't think I've heard of that one. What I have heard about is making more progress cooking. Yesterday was frustrating, because my absolute luck, not only did I blow a tire just buying a brand new phone, but Comcast split the VOD like 6 ways yesterday. So I gotta go back and repeat everything that we were doing on the daytime before start of the night again. You might have mentioned it because it looks similar Mindustry, but I don't really know anything about it. Oh well. So I'm hoping that Comcast has done its deed and has settled down by now, because that was obnoxious. First stream of the new year, getting 1 break by Comcast, okay, fine, that happens. Second stream of the year, and it splits every 15 minutes, every 5 to 60 minutes, random between that range. That is obnoxious, and that better be the most it does. Conveyor belts, mining drills, fans spinning around and around. That sounds pretty fun, actually. I haven't played Factorio or Satisfactory, but I have played Rogue Galaxy. And sadly enough, the best part about Rogue Galaxy was when you get to do the factory stuff to try to make a good layout to make the equipment that you want to make. Now I am hoping that we finish this today, because now that Fennec is 21 and we bar hopped for his New Year's Eve birthday, this means that he's now got free access to the various bars around here and he wants to do karaoke tonight. So my time limit for tonight is to do this in time to walk into town, pick up my bike from the bike shop, bike on back, and clean up a bit before he gets here, and clean up myself before he gets here. But we should be able to do it, because the longest 2 things in this game is going through story stuff like this, if you want to actually read through it, and doing each night. And right now, everybody should be at level 3 or 4, which means most of the story stuff is out of the way. We've even got the thing for the final boss. All we have to do is actually finish the final boss, get everyone to level 5, suffer through it. And then it should be donezo. We gotta see the concert again too, I keep forgetting. The router meme is a thing where instead of using belts properly, people just use routers. Huh. Right, I have to make 5 wonderful dishes. The easiest wonderful dish I think we had was peach and pork? Where's my easy peach and pork? Was it peach and pork? Pork and honey. Cantonese char siu, that's right. That's even easier. Well, they're all easy, but this is 2 very, very common ingredients. Peach and pork. Honey and pork. Cantonese char siu. And they want 5 of everything for their dish. Hopefully you can stay sober. You have something coming up, Shun and Chum, that might require some insobriety. You're thinking of finding taxes and accounting games. I guess there's a market for everyone and everything then. If that's what you want, then good luck finding them. And it went well. Even if I had to run through town in boots, and not like even good boots that are meant for running, but like just fancy looking nice boots. Running through town in boots, managed to get there with like 5 minutes to spare before we clocked out for lunch. But it was nice. Oh, not alcohol drunk, just games drunk. I get the exact same way, and Touhou Mystia's Izakaya gives a perfect demonstration of that. There's a reason I keep coming back to this one, despite the very basic gameplay loop. I'm kind of I was gonna say I'm gonna skip through this because we saw it yesterday, except that seeing this yesterday was during the part of the VOD that kind of got erased by Comcast, so I really shouldn't be skipping through this so quickly. That's right. Like, it might not be new to me and you, but if someone goes by to the highlights, you're gonna be missing key information. Nobody here should have anything else for me. Time is at 1:30. Gonna be 2. No, it's not gonna be 2. It's gonna be 2:30 when I get back. Alright, almost done. Just gotta go through the shopping process, get my commissions. Always more pork. So many of my recipes require pork. Shot from her. That was my very rare Full Moon's Eve. DLC 1 store is almost done. DLC 2 stores. Only one Oni killer ever. DLC 3. Oh! I'm almost to a full million funds. One more surgery in the first quarter of the year. Good luck, Chillin' Chum. You don't need the nurse anymore to look at your butt. But can you continue with that if you want to? It's pretty exciting. We are officially 19 days until Phoenix surgery now. Okay, that's all the shopping. Has been there already. Now who does what? It's already 2:30, so I can't get everybody. Let's say Aku is mostly farm stuff. We've already got so many produce, so many meats. Cherno, we could always use more grapes. Ice is nice. Well, there's not too much at Scarlet Double Mansion, really. Some more fat out. But there's too much good that people have. You don't want to continue to have a nurse look at your butt, Shun? Going by your writing, I thought that would be your jam. Or not jam anymore, I guess, whatever the case may be. Okay, got my good drinks, got the foods I want. So all we really have to do tonight is have Seija try. This bamboo, flower, plum, Iberico, and truffle to the cutting board. We get everyone else to as close to level 5 as possible. Aya's almost there. These two en route to level 4. Seija's at level 4, just gotta feed her, then she can continue on the path to level 5. So you and you then are functionally and officially on level 4. It's the wolf girl that's only halfway there right now. It's less so the glamour of a chillin' chum, I'm just a butt guy. Didn't get the tossing. Actually walk my way on over. Could set my partners to either cook or to pick up completed foods to feed to customers. But that's a bit too much micromanagement for me. I enjoy having to cook for myself and just having them toss dishes around. Bamboo, flower, plum, Iberico, truffle. Bamboo, flower, Iberico, truffle, and plum. Got it. There is so much text it cannot fit. Majority of the time your appointments involve pain. I am so sorry to hear that, Chillin'. Is the management thereof of it at least better up there? Getting whatever you need to manage it? Wants a neat drink, has 300 monies. And since I don't think that you could advance their affection levels on the same night that you finish a task, what's the most expensive neat drink I have for her? 210? She loves it. Showing your butt, bumhole into 1 or 2 new holes. Yeah. That's not your jam? That's not your thing, Chillin'? This lovely conversation for cooking food for people. Tossing in some goopy pork buns while discussing butts. Suika wants Japanese folktales and high alcoholic drinks. This one's cheap, right? Only 28. And high alcohol. Woman after my heart now. That means the most expensive things to make me happy. And she still wants more. Something to go with alcohol. She's only got 200 monies left. And what type of alcohol? High content? Okay. This one satisfies so many of her tags. And a high alcohol drink that isn't a whole 400. Where's a cheaper high alcohol? Godfather. Sake drink. And she's only brought 361 monies. How could she? It's got meat for her. Sake, sake, sake. 210. Perfect. Drained them both without going over. But you know, butt surgeries might be a grim topic, but that's simply life, isn't it? Can't really avoid it. Like with Fennec surgery coming up, it's a fact of life, I mentioned it here too. Even if it means that I'll have to be the one handling the drains. I've actually seen a meme, like jokingly warning other trans men, do not drink the juice in the drains pouch. It's like, why would you even think that? Why would you put that idea in my head now? That's gross. Bravery, resilience, soda drink. And she's only at almost halfway to 4. Japanese, legendary, small... That's right. She's easily managed with small portion stuff. With a single grain of rice to make mochi. Japanese, sweet, small portion, so many things she likes. She wants stories of bravery and resilience. I think that means legendary. You can't put meat in mochi, but you can put meat in red bean daifuku. Or simple legendary wagyu. And a soda drink. There's some soda in a meal. You also kind of reduced how much you talked about it during the last year. I could imagine that it's probably just not a comfortable topic for yourself as well, because that's something you're living with in a more daily kind of aspect of it. Can't take much food and vintage. What's a cheap vintage one? Cheap and vintage. Too expensive. Want to maximize and get as close to 5 visits as possible in one night. Wasn't many changes. Okay, fair enough then. So there's not much to update on. Boundless stuff. That's right. There's one particular filling dish that is amazing for her. How's it go? Is it beef? Boar? I forgot it. There's a special filling dish that's like all full of meat. Where's filling? Not the scrumptious storm. Not the steamed cake. Not Fuji's lava. Was the large portion I was thinking of? Because it wasn't these. The all-meat feast. 4 venison Iberico Wagyu. 4 venison Iberico Wagyu. And a shochu drink. I wasn't paying attention to hyper time. Gotta walk on down to her manually. Which table wanted this? Table 2? You're able to sit down now, Chillin' Chum. Incredible. Congrats on that. Making big progress then. I'm also someone who prefers standing when I can. Less for any crazy reason like productivity or anything, it's just more comfortable. Oh, they got in the, which one is that? Avaricious Feast? Only order the most expensive items? And that's for how long? 20 seconds. Okay, 20 seconds to feed these guys up on everything good. There's still 3 empty tables, so I shouldn't... Well, it's expired now anyway. I was gonna say I shouldn't worry too much about making excess amount. A whole cavity was all getting stuck in. Ugh. Ugh. I had a tooth with a cavity too big, and that was a big reason my last year began with a tooth infection. I can't imagine that. In the sit-down pants area. Ugh. The things you had to go through chillin'. What does Aya want? Signature dishes, which is perfect. Because if I just make some grilled lamprey, she's satisfied. Grilled lamprey and a stimulating drink. And she wants more. Worthy of the camera. Lamprey with some ginkgo nut. And more tea. Still some time left on the hyper. To go with alcohol. Meatballs, ginkgo nut, because I got 1,000 of those. And high alcohol. What's her budge? She's got 500 bucks left in her. Offended a few things I can imagine, man. Like, how many things require sitting down? Like working for long periods of time, transportation, whether driving or public. And I can't imagine, like, just basically trying to function comfortably. That must have been intense, man. I'm glad that's finally nearing its end for you. Oops, toss it back out. And hyper has just expired in 5 seconds. Oh, but the night's already done. Last 2 customers. That went by quick. Enjoying this rockin' music to the cook it and talking about butt injuries. More zen and more gender neutral. Ooh, chillin'. You got some self-exploration in there too. That's pretty exciting. Wherever your explorations take you, preemptive congratulations all the same. Yeah, you told me, but that was last year. Last year was a whole year ago. Get out of here. Get out of here. Give me your money and scoot. Only 29,000. We did get that avaricious feast thing, but it was a small avaricious feast. Only thing, the last piece missing, knowing what you want to do. Well, you've got a good 80 to 100 years in life. There's a thing that doesn't have to be found right away and it could change throughout your life. If there's any one thing you end up wanting to do, excellent, cool, but that might not end up being the one thing you do. So it is a journey, is what I mean to say. Oh, she's almost to 5. She's going to be at 5 the moment we talk to her. That little tiny sliver's gonna fill up. What is she going to be? New costume, new item, or regional harvester? Almost 4, almost 4, almost 4, almost 5. If these furries end up finishing all their affection levels at a timely pace like this, we might finish this with plenty of time to spare. Before having to pick up my bike and do karaoke. Yeah, writing stories for your own games. Talk yourself out of the woke social justice warrior route. How come? All you gotta do is apply some subtlety. You get cold feet about finding work to make money, whether you meet your goals. Well, didn't Terry Pratchett kind of have a blue-collar job before he chose to sit down, write his first novel, and become an international sensation? Whatever you do for money doesn't have to be the thing you end up doing for life. If it's fine for right now, it's fine for right now, and that could still give you some free time with some cash to better support whatever objectives you want on the side. Like with me, right? The big objective was I want to go into teaching. That's what I've wanted to do for a while, got this degree. I'm gonna do my teacher observations, do my battery of competency tests, and then COVID. For a few years. And then things expire. And then the year of the rabbit. I'm gonna do it for real now. Got this cool boyfriend supporting me. And then break up. And recovering from that. And find that the bus job is union. It pays well. It has healthcare. It has vacations. I'll put in for that. And then it could follow actual dreams later. You know, so if you have to do a thing that satisfies your needs for now and gives you the flexibility to do the things you actually want to do, either on the side or at a later time, that's what you gotta do. Like I said, you are owed so many decades of life, which gives you, it seems really short, but it gives you so much time to do the things you want to do and the things you don't want to do but have to do. It is very easy to stress out about, oh no, now I'm 20, oh no, now I'm 30, life is basically over, there is no time to do anything else, but there is. There always is. Give us that max level 5 Aya. Is this gonna be our bonus item? A newspaper that gives us some benefit. What do you want to put in the work? Well, children, in that case, the best time to put in the work was yesterday, the second best time is today. See, exactly, Scaly Kittens, and welcome! I was there stressing out at 20, I was there stressing out at 30, I was there stressing out at 35, but there's always more time. You don't gotta be the one that hits the 30 under 30 list, or financially independent, retired by 30, and all those impossible goals. Nah, it's not a race. You have all the time in the world to be you, and to figure out what that means, and to how to get to that point. She made a whole new issue just for illiterate me, that is nice. You've stressed out since 15, Shillin' Chum. I could believe it. There are some educational systems, I mean ours included, but some's especially worse than others, where if you're not on your path to your doctorate by the time you're 15 or 16, just give up and get a factory job or something. And that is so brutal. That is so intense to put all that pressure so young. And to make it appear as if you haven't figured it out by teen years, and there goes the entire rest of your life. That crushes my heart just talking about it. Imagine actually living under that much stricture. Was that really 18 years ago that she started? I haven't played any Touhou games myself, but I have, thanks to this game, walked through some wiki articles. And didn't Mystia, like, start doing her lamprey cart at some point relatively recently? Like, the wiki didn't make it seem as if she's been doing it for 2 decades. Huh. The old days of that small cart, when the old days 18 years ago. When she used to look like this. My, has she grown? All you going through what you didn't really want to do? Thought in middle school, told you cool, you're thinking seriously and like most of your peers, but that was really just pressure on yourself, wasn't it? Yeah, we've all been there, but the harsher systems really make that pressure so much worse. Ticket for the VIP seat. First level 5 friend made. Blued, Mystia? Also, the newspaper itself isn't the present. What is it gonna be? Is it outfit? No, it's an item if it's something to take the business to new heights. Station crossing wind +1. Is that what, the new type of cooking pot? Because it's these. What are you? Dishes cook 20% faster. I'm currently rocking the extreme pot and the super pot. 10% faster and 8% more likely to make follow-up orders. And the 5 and 3% version, because I can only have one of these, I can't make everything gold, sadly. What do you do? 20% faster. If no additional ingredients added, decrease cook time 70%. That's not too important because most dishes cook pretty fast anyway. But if there are additional ingredients, chance to increase chance of follow-up orders by 30%. A jump from 8 to 30. Apply both effects if a dish is popular. Only applied when used by Mystia, which is another reason why I don't have any of my partners actually cook food themselves, because they don't get the must only applied when used by Mystia effect. Is this game made by Zune or fan-made? This is a fan-made game, Scaly Kitten. Food is like news, just gotta add a little something. It's a fan game, but from what I could see, it puts a whole lot of affection into the lore. So I think what I'll do is deprecate the super pot and run extreme and crossing wind. Which means, if she's going to be the give present one, then one of these two is going to be item collection and outfit. I'm going to assume, would it be the gardener who harvests the materials for us? Or the poison aficionado? Spoke to everyone today. Anything else? Anything? Hold up. 1,095. No, that was my own stuff that I bought. Already been there. What's gonna be another good thing if I max out the Wolf's Friendship is that I won't have to make a third stop to the Bamboo Forest of the Lost. Two Oni Killer today. They're really being generous this time? Okay, that's all my shopping then. And perfectly enough time to hire every single person. I kind of agree with that, Scaly Kitten. I haven't gotten into Touhou's full-time myself. Like, I've seen them, and I've been super tempted to get into them. But they're pretty tough, aren't they? Like, I know I don't have to start the games on the maximum difficulty going in. They kind of expect you to start off on an easier difficulty, struggle through it, learn the game, go harder, struggle through it, learn the game, and so on, right? But I've seen those patterns, and I can't imagine how they could wrap their brains around them. Doom FPS Touhou game, Shun. I think you might have mentioned that before. But if nothing else, even if the official games themselves might be intimidating, at least the world and characters are so lush that the fan games provide such a rich diversity of different experiences. Every single yokai bent to my whims. So where to this time? Aya maxed out on Bond. These two not quite level 4 yet. Level 4 almost to 5, level 3 almost to 4. So I think what I'll do is get these two up tonight, and then work on these two tomorrow. Your favorite games are Touhou OSTs. I believe it. While I haven't played any Touhou games, I have heard lots of the music, especially in memes. And what I did do was dip my toes into one just to see what it's like. And what I realized was that a lot of the music in this was kind of evocative in music in those, which is also really cool that it plays homage to the original games, even in like the audioscape of it. Which is one thing that this game keeps pulling me into, is just how good the music and such is. Extreme Pot and Crossing Wind. Now that the weather's all cleared up, that's definitely the game with that little wind blowing by periodically. When I started playing this DLC, it was a little bit stormy out, so I really couldn't tell whether that was... Oh, that's a steamer! That's not a pot at all, that's one of you. Oh, it looked like a pot to me. Well, now I'm not as impressed because I don't have as many steamer dishes. I guess I could change my menu around, add some more. Make some proper use out of this. Still a wolf. So we'll give you... What else do you like? We got some cheap meatballs. Home cooking, popular, mountain delicacy, refreshing, Japanese, meat. What else to add? Ice cube to the meatballs, make it refreshing. And sake drink, what's cheap on the sake? Gets dibs, you want photogenic now, cheap and photogenic, and mid-alcohol. Mid-alcohol beer, yeah? In the derogatory. This is going to be the tough thing with this pot actually being a steamer, is that lots of people like my various pot dishes. But walks compared to swim, I'm going to assume that means mountain delicacy. Unless she means Japanese. Do you want raw food? And you also want bitter, you with the big wallet. Dry, sweet. My super expensive drinks aren't ever bitter, sadly. So 180 has to do then. Good looking food. And mid. Taking it easy tonight. Power's off the scale. Is power aura or strength boosting? I'm going to assume it's aura bursting. And she has wisely chosen a high alcohol. Fantasy mean eternity? I'm going to assume that's legendary, dreamy, or wonderful, one of those in that umbrella. And so true drink means I could be happy and dish out the expensive ones again. Sake and more meatballs. Cheap sake. Which cocktail here has a sake in it? None. Small and vintage, you're gonna want this. And a cheap vintage drink. Cassia wine, right? Only 60? Kenna, whose was this? This was yours, right? Wonderful, dreamy. And now you get your meatballs. Okay, friends to make first. Dessert and heatable. The sweet. Do you have sweet on you? Does have sweet. Don't know the type she likes. And a cheap heatable beverage. 34 only. No. Get that back. Not for you. Don't scare me like that. How much further are you, Seija? So far to go until 5. Let's give myself a strong break here. Alcohol, let's something to go with it. Alcoholic. We're good with alcohol. And neat. Cheap neat. Bravery, resilience. Set an Undambara to it. And soda. Oh, my hyper ran out. And it is just refusing to give my throws. Okay, who wants what? Table 3 and table 4. Cheating and using the opening menu deposit. 5 and 6. Imagine how much stressful it would be if opening these menus did not, in fact, pause the timer. And you had to really be on your toes to give people things. Something emits smoke. Does she like hot stuff? She does. What do we have that is innately hot? That could satisfy. Mushroom? A simple, basic mushroom skewer? What else do you like? Good with alcohol, peculiar, wonderful, strength boosting, greasy. Strength boosting, power soup, seaweed and boar meat. Then toss some butter to make it greasy for her. Do you want something salty and bitter? Best plays original Touhou. You would definitely make more mistakes if you couldn't take advantage of that. Bitter. Our soup and a dry drink. Meal's dry. Bug because she likes bugs, bit of salt because she wants salty. And hot again. 4 meats. Buttery, greasy power soup. And mushroom gal here. What was that particular dish she likes? What I'm set on hot. Roasted mushroom, too cheap. There was something else I was giving her. Was it Fuji's lava? Filling? Fungus? It's got fungus. Beef, pepper truffle. And a bit of butter because she likes that too. Low alcohol. She wants low alcoholic. With her 4,700 budget and she wants the cheap drinks. Nuh-uh. Executive decision, trust the chef. See, she loves it. She loves my order better than her order. And how far is Seija now? Only brought her up to 2 hearts and 4/5 of a third. And that's after maximizing how many dishes I give her in one night. Only 1 left. Larissa, what is up with that? You didn't spend your 4,000. Get back in here. More strength to scare humans. What else do you like? Because I haven't seen you really since DLC 3. Strength boosting, photogenic, wonderful, home cooking. Is there a home cooking that's also strength boosting? Tempura platter. Okay. Iberico, truffle, lamprey, lunar. And she's only brought $166. Should be down to 90 after that. Vintage. Alright, Cassia, wind her up. She wants more. She would have got $34. You can't afford what I got. Good looking foods, huh? What could I give her? Something really cheap. How about this? I'll give you some very photogenic miso soup. And that's it, last customer for the night. Good man, he heard the closing bell and got out. He's not one of those customers that come in 15 minutes to close and orders a whole feast, and then wonders why the kitchen looks at him grumpy. So next, she's ready for a final recipe. You need to be spoken to once and you're done. So level 4, level 5. Not even 1/3 of the way there. So at least this group's almost finished with. Now what 5 dishes do you want made? Why not Mystia? She herself has told us that she does not do that. It is true? I must have misremembered then. Poor thing. I guess the humans that have made it into Gensokyo have not been of the furry variety, otherwise she'd be adoring this moment.
Hello.
Hello, Swedish guy. See, that time I did not guess. It says right there, my tablet has not pooped the bed yet. Eating lots of meat like that of lost humans. Prepare some bamboo dishes. It is going to be a whole 5 bamboo dishes. Right? 5 bamboo dishes. They really don't want to go easy on me. Okay. So what's one that's not too costly materials? I guess it doesn't matter too much, given we have so many resources now. Money is not a problem, materials aren't a problem. Pork and bamboo shoots. Now here's the thing. There's bamboo, then there's bamboo shoots, and it's probably only going to count bamboo. So pork and bamboo shoot stir fry is probably not right. Kaguya-hime might be right, but I recall that requiring lots of materials. Flowing somen should be pretty easy, though. It's just literally noodles and a bamboo ride thing. That counts, right? It does count. Would have been awful if I spent an hour to not make the right dish. Has bamboo everywhere but doesn't use it as an actual ingredient. You've lost me, Mystia. Help me out here. Bamboo string. Cucumber, egg, radish, venison, lunar herb, not a single bit of bamboo. Steamed inside bamboo. Huh. There should be a level 5 too, right? No. Was it 5 or 4? But if it is 4, then I gotta cook some more then. I should have waited. Small is good too. Shin Miyomaru, like the guy I adore is a whole 5'0", and maybe half an inch. Chillin', are you taking notes? You taking notes, Chillin'-chum? About having to wait to make your dream come true and why you shouldn't? Okay, that one's targeted to me because before I knew that you could just ask Chen to do the concert again anytime you want to, I was deliberately holding it off until I finished all the DLCs and got all the friends. I didn't know that at first. I thought it was a one-time thing. I thought if I did the concert, then make more friends, I would miss out. Oh, she's level 5 already then. Then she goes on adventure, gets devoured by an Oni, but at least she had fun doing it. Macaw be like. Actually considered friends now. So what is your friend benefit going to be? Help out whoever is in need. Starting here, by harvesting all the ingredients for me, right? A souvenir? No, she's got item. No. Let's gather fresh ingredients after all. Gather all the ingredients, please. Helping people out, safe travels, but she's not leaving this place. She's not gonna get me ingredients from other parts of the world, only here. 2 o'clock already. So we would open the Izakaya here tonight, except... as much as I want to improve these one's affinities, she's gotta be fed first. So we'll feed you, get you level 4, get you slightly higher to 5, then the next day we'll work on these two. O'clock. I've only got time for 6 commissions to make. Let's see. Wriggle, because that means some Undambara, a little bit of Lunar Herb. Do I need Suika anymore? She's cute. She's got a nice, fun personality. But there's not really any materials there that I need. That's 3, so 3 more. Okay, 1 more. In the Shining Needle Castle. Now, do I want to switch things up to make... further add a steamer dish? Or deprecate one of my cooking pots? $70... or imitation bear paw, I could make 400 of them. Too cheap. How am I doing price-wise on these? 68, 60, 56... 88, 60, 128, 90. Rainbow pan-fried pork buns are my most expensive item. Is there an even more expensive one for steamer that I could use when that avaricious feast comes up? 7. No, I can't do Unumbara cake. There's too few Unumbara. All the steamer stuff are either too cheap or way too complex. Nah. 66. Almost alright, but too few materials. Can't have people ordering that en masse. 142 for the dragon cart. Maybe pile. And I can make loads of them. Heart-throbbing surprise. But I probably shouldn't though, because the benefit of having the rainbow pan-fried pork buns being the most expensive is I have 2 frying pans. So if everybody's ordering this dish, I can double up the orders. If I've only got 1 steamer, then I shouldn't have everybody wait for one thing. I think it's fine then. My current menu's alright. There. Only change I have to make. Getting my toss serving as the very first one is the best thing you can do. That way, you get to take advantage of it before hyper time to maximize the time you get to throw. And you are out already. Let's try to get her at least 2/3 done. Weak overthrow strong gets her excited. I think that's aura bursting. Against the world. Immortal Turkey. Nitin Ichiryu. What else do you like on it? Greasy, wonderful, peculiar, peculiar. We'll put some butter and bugs on it. It just can't be home cooking. She could have finished taking so long on that. At a 300 now, you want? Fall of our oppressor shall oil the chains. I think that means she wants butter. Hot, peculiar, greasy, good with alcohol, meatball, and butter for grease. Aya, you are done. So what do you want? Photogenic? And because her friendship is finished, I'm just gonna give her the most expensive stuff we have and get her out of here. That is sochu drink. Something impossible, the more sochu. Meatball with butter and unabara. Can't be filling, can't be aquatic. So good. Make much and heaps. What did she bring with her? 1,000 monies! More full moon's eve to go around then. Their friendship is maxed out, so if they're true friends, they'd afford it. Neat drink. No reverse friend discount for her yet. You want signature dishes and a sochu drink. Signature and sochu. Oh. She's only got 72 monies left. Signature lamprey meatballs, except it cannot be aquatic. Signature lamprey miso soup. And a fruity sour. Now get out of here. Seconds is plenty. Now wait, it's only 13 seconds left. Put up some orders. What do you want? Heat. And because I keep forgetting what excellent hot thing works for her. All meat? No. Mushroom Maiden's Tip Tap Pot. Mushroom Shrimp Octo Chili. 3, 2, 1. Expire. What was it again? Mushroom Shrimp Octo Chili. No bro. Getting everything but throwing until hyper. Japanese food and shuttable again. Butter for her preference. And all the expenses set to drain her to 2,000 monies. An impossible task. What is even the point of her bringing 7,000 monies with her, if she's only going to leave it for 2 meals? She's not seeing other restaurants, is she? She's cheating on us. Cooking, what else do you like again, Kogusa? Peculiar, wonderful, home cooking, photogenic. Does it like soup, hot, spicy? Frosting all over the shirayuki to make it home cooking. And she's only got 187. She can't even afford that. What's the next vintage up? Do we even have a good vintage up after that? She can't even afford the Daiginjo. $100 Drunken Bard made just for her. That's gonna blow her budget by a good 10. She's in debt to me now. Watson versus Swim. She's level 4 now, yeah? Some mountain delicacy to go with. Chillable, chillable. Oh. Hyper expired again. But it's being nice to give me. Wait, no, that's right, you got a mission over your head! That was the entire point of cooking here first. Okay, you better have more than one meal that you're hungry for. Don't you dare walk back out that door. You got so much money, you've only eaten once. Okay, good, she is ordering again. Bamboo Spring. Steamer, cucumber, radish, egg, venison, lunar herb. Cucumber, radish, egg, venison, herb. And a chillable drink, so let's just give her chillable 400. Daiginjo. How much money? 20? Only 17? Oh well. Discrimination, unacceptable, mild foods return to public life. I like the way they phrase that. For the unpopular food, no longer unpopular. So now, Kaguro should be at level 4 and can start her path 2-5. I'll count that as about 2/3. So 2/3 to 5, on the cusp of 4. Now to get you folk up. You'll have a new recipe after today. If we're lucky, medicine might, but she's definitely not. She's gonna need at least 2 more. I mean, if that's what counts as a bamboo dish without bamboo ingredients, we had the bamboo somen, so it's not like it's the first time we've used bamboo without an actual ingredient for it, or as an ingredient. Heck, that's exactly what we fed her for the inspiration. Then shoot back out into the world. And no point talking to Aya, because Aya's already maxed. Not much what I pressed. Not what I meant to press. Tongue. It has only been an hour and a half of stream. You can't fail on me now. Garden of Sun then. Medicine, Aya, where is the one we need? Yuka show up, Aya show up, Alice show up, I don't need Alice. Medicine, Yuka, good. And a whole bunch of other folks we don't need. Preset, good. How is money now anyway? Officially over 1 million. And with nothing really to spend money on, the rich is only going to get richer. Hitting our first million on the DLC that covers a lot of topics about the weaker and poorer yokai taking care of each other or trying to upend the system. In which Mystia herself becomes a system or rich. We got a whole bunch of other powerful yokai harvesting materials for us. She wants sweeps. It only has 354. And I just clear her out. She's happier with that than what she actually ordered. And she still wants more? Oh, didn't clear her out enough. Abnormal food and chillable. There, just eat some bugs. Bugs and a fruity sour. Just like old time. Fantasy, soda. That's peculiar too, so make it a safer bet. Because I'm just going to ignore the thing she wants. Or should I? Okay, medicine, what do you want? Mushrooms and poison. Well, mushrooms in particular. But if I feed her poison, she'll be happy. And a bitter drink. It's only an 18 yen skewer, and yet it's got the fancy shiny background on it. Okay, Yuka, what do you want? Esoteric clues again. That just means slap an Unubatter on it. How much has he got? 1,000 money, 1,900 money. She's almost to the level up anyway. And what's your drink? Modern? Wind Priestess is modern, she'll like that. And you want salt. Salt and a bitter drink. Oh, the Akatsuki's neat. Modern drink again. At least we have plenty of Wind Priestesses now. Not you, Alice. You are old news. You're way back DLC 1 news. And she's still ordering. Okay. Refined means premium, and this already is. Aya's already done, but you are VIP guest. Let me give you a second here. What would you like? Boundless stomach is starving. You want something large portioned. The old meat. Boar, venison, Iberico Wagyu. Ooh. And a dry drink, neat, dry. Now I do have to leave these tables out before the boundless thing comes in. Or whatever it is. If that was only orange, I got time then. What else do you want? Gentlemanly poise, so you want frosting on it to make it Western. And liquor. What have you got? What have you got? 1,200? Then just going to ignore your order. There's actually a wait now. What do you mean, uh-uh? Uh-uh? Nuh-uh, nuh-uh. I even put frosting on it. Fine. Frosting. Now what else does she like? Unumbara. Now she can't complain. Legendary cuisine. It's already got meat, so tossing this in won't hurt it any. This one's wonderful, dreamy, sweet, Western. That's for you. Next one up. What do you mean, no? It had mild, she likes mild. I think she doesn't know what she wants. That's the problem. She is ordering without knowing what her true desire is. These people not all order the same thing. I have so many utensils here. Then I'd be using half my counter. Raw embodiment of flesh. And a dry drink. At least she knows what she wants. She's honest with herself. Unlike you jerks. When has this dish ever failed on them? did you want? Taste of home and stimulating? Taste of home. I haven't got expensive stimulating drinks, do I? Alcohol so hard it wakes you up doesn't count, sadly. Cheaping out on me. House made of candy and a Western drink. So you want it sweet? And Western would count this. Western sweet. Did I give them both frosting? Yes, I did. So many pork bun orders. I can't be out now, what the heck? Come on, throwing, come on, throwing. There's too many to run back and forth for this. Oh, come on. At least it's easy to see who gets which, just everybody. Waiting until Hyper to get the throw is the worst luck you can have. What do you want now, Karando guy? With your 426 high standards, want savory? If you want high standards, you get the high price. So true, but he's only got 426. This one drink could clear him out completely. 320. $36,000 in income so far? $57.51 officially. I bought a few things, so it probably won't end up at 50. 48,000 only. Because of projected profits of 50,000. Count this as a loss for tax purposes. Yeah, not level 4 yet. But you are. Should be cautious about the time since I'm going to very likely have to cook at least an hour's worth of dishes to get Yuka to level 4. Gonna have to figure that out for yourself, Mystia, and then make a dish after yourself? Cherry bomb! So Mystia is less a flower and more a projectile explosion. It means she insulted you to your face and all you did was make a dish out of it, so she's impressed by that? Faint dream. Do I have to talk to somebody else again to get the idea, and then tell her, and she'll say yes, very good, and then go cook for her, and then come back? Because that's going to be like 3 hours between travel and cooking. With her knowledge. It is. No commissions tonight then. Could it be everybody's favorite teacher? Could it be Misakyu? No? Is it Kaine? It is. Narrator, you can't keep coming in and not coming to the Izakaya itself. If you want a presence in the game, you gotta eat with us. Indistinct, hazy dreamscape. Isn't there like bottled smoke you can use to make like fake barbecue stuff? Wouldn't that count? Fragrance of hazily slipping into a dream. She wants me to spike her food then. I'm not sure that's fragrance. Entering and controlling dreams, the person feels drained afterwards. I don't think that's Mystia's toolbox. Is it giving me an option to choose something? Because I hear the click sound, I don't see the options. Okay. I was clicking through to advance her text, but there's all this here too. Clearly the booze, yeah? It's not in tune with nature, says you. Cake, Oden. If she's that old, it's going to be Oden. But surely she'd enjoy a cake. Don't tell me this is actually the right answer. It was. Oh. Flour, sugar, butter, and egg, all parts of nature. It's pretty funny because on New Year's Eve, I took my completed cake, and my plan was to drop it off at Fennec's coworker's house because we're going to hang out at their place after the birthday brunch. But they were dead asleep, earbuds in their ears, because they stayed up until 8 a.m. And so there was no knocking on the door and getting through to them. So I had to carry that cake and my bike all the way through town to get to the brunch place. And so not only did I have like a bunch of gagglers staring and commenting on the cake as I walked through town, but once we got to the place and sat down and ate, every little kid who saw the cake had wonder in their eyes and were loudly talking about it. It was so cute. I'm pretty impressed that none of the kids made for grabby hands. They just stared and excitedly talked to all their parents. Awesome. Then I gotta go half an hour down to talk to her. That'll make it 1:30. 2:30 to come back. 3:30 to cook all the cakes. No, this is gonna be riddle like this. It's probably gonna be enough just to do all this. Like an hour to walk up, hour to walk down. That counts, right? As an hour tax to make a whole bunch of stuff. She is being the teacher that isn't going to tell you that your answer is wrong, but she wants you to show your work so she can go through the formula with you and show you exactly what you did correctly and what came out of stupidity. Mystia, you were told that. That isn't you remembering, that is kind of telling you.